Being exposed to narcissists' toxic behaviors will surely break down our peace and confidence, causing high stress and anxiety in our lives. Being in a relationship with a narcissist can immensely deteriorate your overall mental, emotional, and physical health. Whether the narcissist is a family member, a close friend, or a partner. And if you are their number one victim, their scapegoat or main source of supply, you may likely be isolated from friends, family, and support networks, making you dependent on the narcissist for validation, approval, and companionship. This creates a sense of powerlessness and helplessness as you become increasingly reliant on the narcissist for emotional and social needs, leading to heightened stress and anxiety about being alone or abandoned. This is why it is important to try and keep a support network outside of the relationship. Being in their presence can break down your identity and even your immune system. They often steal your personality, then act like you don't exist. They can take your achievements and your other relationships, then use them against you, which can cause distress. They diminish your confidence, optimism, and your potential to live a life full of positivity, wonder, health, and happiness. The stress and depression they cause often lead us to give up on our pursuits and stop taking care of ourselves. This can lead to addictions as a way to cope. We are automatically running on nervous energy, which negatively puts a strain on our minds and bodies. This is why there is so much focus on healing and self-care after leaving a narcissistic relationship. For anyone who is experiencing narcissistic abuse, it is inevitable to also be suffering from high levels of stress and anxiety, depression, or PTSD. Stress is one of the most common causes of fatigue, and you may find yourself feeling tired constantly when you are engaged in these energy-draining relationships. High stress levels can increase your risk of high blood pressure, strokes, and even heart attacks. When we experience the degeneration of our mental and physical health, we often don't see that they are effects from the stress caused by the narcissist. This stress can make us live in a constant survival state of fight, flight, or freeze. Our subconscious is permanently preparing our mind and body for any unpredictable perceived threats. This can feel like we are forever surviving in life on nervous and scared energy, feeling like you are always walking on eggshells, never knowing what negative or positive outcome may result in any situation when dealing with the narcissist. Because they are unpredictable in their behavior, swinging from charming and charismatic to cold and hostile in a matter of moments. This creates an unstable and chaotic environment where you never know what to expect, leading to heightened stress and anxiety as you try to anticipate and navigate their mood swings. It can feel like playing the pokies, feeling that anxious fear when you lose on most of your spins, but yet you stay in hopes of that one winning spin. Stress can also come about from the self-doubt, fear, and confusion created by the narcissist from their constant gaslighting and manipulations. Because narcissists use manipulation to control and dominate others, the gaslighting that makes you doubt your own reality, the blame shifting that makes you feel responsible for their problems, and the continuous guilt-tripping to manipulate your emotions and actions will leave you exhausted and stressed on a daily basis. Narcissists may also use threats, intimidation, or aggression to maintain control and dominance over others. This creates a constant fear of retaliation if you challenge or confront the narcissist's behavior, which can also lead to heightened stress and anxiety about potential consequences for asserting yourself or setting boundaries. They operate under their own feelings of stress and anxiety, and being in their energy can also cause us to experience their negative emotions. Human emotions can be transferable energetically, and negative energy can be extremely harmful to empaths. Because empaths tend to easily absorb other people's emotions like a sponge, it can make them vulnerable targets to emotional manipulation. Empaths often become the narcissist's emotional punching bag, someone to project all their blame and shame onto. The constant devaluing and emotional abuse from the narcissist can be severely traumatic. They will cause you anguish by invalidating your feelings, experiences, and perspectives, dismissing them as unimportant or exaggerated. Narcissists will belittle your emotions, ignore your needs, and mock your vulnerabilities. This constant invalidation can lead to feelings of self-doubt, inadequacy, and anxiety about whether your thoughts and feelings are valid. Narcissists often criticize and demean others to boost their own ego and sense of superiority. They may nitpick your every move, highlight your flaws and mistakes, and constantly remind you of your perceived inadequacies. This constant criticism erodes your self-esteem and confidence, leading to increased stress and anxiety about your worth and abilities. Staying in the non-reciprocal relationship with a narcissist and never getting your needs met is stressful. The permanent feeling of uncertainty in your relationship is stressful. And even leaving or divorcing the narcissist can be stressful. Stress and anxiety will deplete you of any feelings of true peace and happiness. Consider going no contact with the narcissists in your life so you can restore your peace and joy and rid of the stresses in your life. Just remember that it is not our job in life to fix the narcissist. Even when we try, we cannot fix them, and we actually only become enablers because they do not believe there is anything wrong with their behaviors and do not want to change. It is our job to focus on healing ourselves, and the narcissist should be doing the same. When we are functioning under high amounts of stress, our bodies often respond with negative physical symptoms. The stress weakens our immune system, thus making us more susceptible to all sorts of illnesses. And it can make our bodies weaker to defend ourselves against any current health conditions we may already have, such as asthma or type 2 diabetes. Stress also causes accelerated heart rate, which can contribute to poor heart health. Being in an abusive narcissistic relationship long-term can lead us to stop taking care of our physical health. We are often left in a weakened state of confidence from the constant psychological abuse. The constant stress can develop into symptoms such as viruses, headaches, fatigue, nausea, heartburn, indigestion, dizziness or vertigo, and stomach pains. Stress can also affect our sleeping patterns, which in turn damages our physical health further due to lack of sleep. Our memory is also affected by stress, causing brain fog, which can lead us to forget taking our medication that fights against any current physical illnesses. The chronic stresses from the relationship can also lead to depression. Depression can affect our focus on eating a healthy diet or having an active lifestyle. This can lead us to overeating and being overweight. Our appetite can increase due to the rise in cortisol within our bodies, which is caused by the fight or flight response our body has been accustomed to. Or it can make us lose our appetite, thus not eating enough and being underweight. Being either overweight or underweight both come with other deteriorating effects of the mind and body. Lethargy, irritability, muscle tension, insomnia, difficulty concentrating, and excessive worrying can all result from stress. The muscles in our upper body naturally tense up during times of stress and anxiety. And if we hold tension in our face or head, this can lead to severe headaches. Overall, narcissists cause stress and anxiety in others through their manipulative tactics, invalidation, emotional volatility, constant criticism, isolation, dependency, and fear of retaliation. Recognizing these toxic dynamics is the first step toward protecting yourself and seeking support to address the impact of narcissistic abuse on your well-being. If you enjoyed this video and it was helpful to you in any way, please consider supporting us by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. And please share this content if you think it can help others. Thank you. We believe that knowledge truly is power when it comes to dealing with toxic people.